Welcome back to Canada. If you're just joining my Canada travels, I am here with my dad. We've done a lot of hiking and exploring in Banff, but now we're headed a little bit outside of Banff, and our first stop is Maligne Lake in Jasper National Park, which is about 4 hours north of Banff. This is a beautiful lake. It's nestled between two mountain ranges, and it's just a beautiful blue color. A fun fact about this lake is that it is the biggest lake in the Canadian Rockies. It's almost 28 kilometers long. For our last activity here in Jasper, we're going to be taking the Sky Tram, which just went by. It goes up to the top of this mountain here, where we should have a beautiful view of the surrounding area and the city below. We have made it to the top of the Sky Tram. It takes you about a kilometer up. We are really lucky with this weather today. The tram operator said this is one of the clearest days that they've had all season. So we are feeling very lucky right now. You can see this extremely tall mountain over there. It's about 3,000 something meters. I'll put it right here. It's Mount Robinson. You can usually only see that about 30 days a year from here. We've driven into British Columbia and we're in Yoho National Park now. And this is another park that I'd recommend visiting if you're visiting Banff because it's a lot less crowded and it has some really beautiful views. We're currently heading to Takakkaw Falls. Can you see it behind me? Right there. We're kind of just walking to a viewpoint. It's right off the road. It's a beautiful drive up here. You're going up a windy road in the trees. This area is close to being on par with Banff for me. The lack of crowds here really is very, very nice. Something about Yoho has kept a special place in my heart. Ever since I visited, I've been thinking about it, Yoho specifically, so I'm really excited to be back. We're going to see a few things in the area today, especially Emerald Lake. That is my favorite lake in the entire area. The name of the waterfall, Takakkaw, actually means it is magnificent in Cree, so I hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is one of the tallest waterfalls in all of Canada. just pulled up to Emerald Lake and we got really lucky. We actually got a spot in the parking lot. It's very hard to find parking in the lot. Last time I was here, I think I had to park in the trees like half a mile back. This is my favorite lake that I've ever seen in Canada. The color of the water, the peacefulness, that little log cabin right when you walk in. It's less crowded than Lake Louise and Lake Moraine. I'm always going to recommend a visit to Emerald Lake. We actually ended up renting a kayak. Say hello.
Canoe.
Oh yeah, a canoe, sorry. Say hello.
Hello.
So it's a lot cheaper here than Moraine or Louise. Look at this view behind me. I love it. This is so nice. Such a different view sitting on the lake and getting to see that reflection from the lake level. It's so nice. I love being out on the water. If you've seen any of our other videos, you know we love to kayak, and this is pretty dang close. Our last stop in Yoho is Natural Bridge, which is part of the Kicking Horse River Valley. You have the river going through, but it cut a hole in this rock, so it created like a natural bridge because the top part of the rock is still almost together. It's like 50 feet from the parking lot, and the views around here are just gorgeous, of course. We have one stop left in Canada, and we were gonna go to Takakkaw Falls, but then we saw a sign that said Golden Sky Bridge this way, and it just sounded very intriguing. So we ended up heading to Golden, which is only like 30 minutes outside of Yoho, and we're gonna walk on a big suspension bridge. We actually booked online while we were like driving to the parking lot because you save 10%. This is like a whole built up experience. There's like a beer garden, they have food trucks every now and then, there's axe throwing, canyon swing, zip line. You can do so much here. What do you think about here?
This is a great place. You should visit.
You heard it from Grant. We're coming up on the first suspension bridge, which will take us out over the canyon. That looks pretty cool. I love these bridges so much. Like, this is one of the coolest ways to see these canyons. This one definitely is a little wobbly. It's a little wobbly. Well, look at this view from up here. Oh my goodness. And I didn't even know this existed until we saw the sign. We're about halfway through. Views from here are incredible. You can see this whole canyon. I don't know, this was just a really fun random stop. Perfect end to our time in Canada. It's late September right now, and I'm honestly, with my little hat on and my vest, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I can confirm that the second one is just as cool as the first. That's the upper one over there. I'm really happy that we decided to do this and come over here. Oh, look, they have a giant canyon swing. That's like what we did in Costa Rica. So you jump off of this and you just swing. That wraps up our time here and in Canada. I don't know how to end these videos. I've never been good at ending these videos and I still am not. So this is the ending. Marble Canyon was actually carved out by glaciers, and there was over 1 kilometer of ice here. The glacier carved out this canyon, and then all the runoff from the glacier continued to carve it out. But the water that flows through it now is Takakkaw Creek, and it ends at the waterfall for Takakkaw Creek, which is really beautiful. It's about 30 minutes out of Banff, 40 minutes, if even. So definitely consider doing this. There weren't a lot of people on the trail, so it's definitely worth a little bit of an extra drive.